Welcome everyone, here's a demo of the Nerdy Hanukkah card. This is how it's going to arrive, so let's go ahead and take everything out and see what's in there. Alright, so first we are going to take an inventory to make sure we have everything. We have our Hanukkah card, we have our wire hook, that's right there, our battery, and our sticker. Okay. Alright, so make sure you go to this link or you can use the QR code. You're going to get much more information as well as videos and product links and things like that. We already went over our inventory and I will get to this in a minute, but on the back there's also instructions how to insert the battery, how to operate the switch, and how the whole thing operates. So use this for reference, but I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so here is our Hanukkah card. There is the front, it's got the battery, switch, screen, speaker, that's the microcontroller, LEDs on the menorah, USB port, micro USB, and a button. And on the back, we have a spot where you can write the person's name that you're giving it to, the date that you gave it to them, and here's a list of the materials that are on here. And it says Happy Hanukkah up here, and down here it says Hanukkah Shamash. Apology if I mispronounced that. There's the GitHub link down there. Alright, so you can power your Nerdy Hanukkah one of two ways. The first way is with the battery. A fresh battery comes in the card, and you're going to kind of put it at an angle like this, make sure the plus side is up, and press down. Okay, now the switch over here shows battery and USB. If the switch is up, it's battery powered, and if it's switched down, it's USB powered. So right now the switch is down. If we turn it on, you can see it says Happy Hanukkah and is playing Hanukkah O Hanukkah and has the blue lights lit up like that. And then it says may your candles burn long and bright, and then we have our candles lit up as yellow. Now you can also customize these screens. Here is an example of the custom screens. This one says Happy Hanukkah Jacob. The customization does cost a little bit more, but you have up to 50 characters that you can work with on each message. And then this is the second message. So this again is a custom option if you wanted to do that. Alright, so after the messages, you're going to get to the main menu. The main menu has two options. It's menorah and dreidel, and you move through the menu, which are the two options, by pressing the button just a short time. If you want to go into the menorah, you press for over a second and let go. And it's going to tell you for a short press, it's going to activate the menorah, and for a long press, you're going to exit. So when you press the button, it's going to light up each candle on the menorah, and then they will just stay flashing. And it will cycle through the two messages that you saw at the beginning, either Happy Hanukkah or the first custom message. And you'll see here in a minute, it will change to the May Your Candles Burn Long and Bright or the second custom message. And you can keep changing the candles if you want. The card will remember where you're at. So if you exit the menu, or if you exit to the menu and you come back into the menorah, it will remember where you're at. So we'll see the screen change to May Your Candles Burn Long and Bright here just momentarily. And there we go. And to exit, just hold down for more than a second. And to go to the dreidel, we're going to hit next. And then to start the dreidel, it's a second press and then you let go. And then it says short press to activate, long press to exit. So this one we actually have to press the button to start it. And then it's going to spin the dreidel, and we have our four options, which are Nun, Hey, and it should be random, so we might see those two again, Nun again. But we're just going to go until we see the other one. There's Shin, and we are waiting for Gimel. Let's see if we can get Gimel. So you can play the dreidel game here. There's your Gimel. Okay, so to get out of the dreidel game, it's a long press. And now we're back to the main menu. Okay, now say you wanted to go to the menorah. Oh, I just want to show you real quick. If we go back in here, we're gonna see that it is the same candles lit up as before. And it's kind of hard to see it on the screen, but here you can see they are a really cool flashing effect. Now, the card can be powered by battery or USB. It's recommended if you're gonna leave it on for a long time to use the USB option, because this battery is only meant to power things just for a brief amount of time. So, you can use it for a while, but if you start to notice the colors lose the green and blue values and everything starts to look red, that means your battery is running low on voltage. Let's say you didn't want to wait for the songs and messages at the beginning and you just want to go to the main menu immediately, where you can press the button before you turn it on and then turn it on, let go, and you'll get to the main menu. So now you can go to either the dreidel or the menorah without having to wait through the first screen. Okay, to pull the battery out, if you wanted to do that, just kind of get a fingernail under here and then just kind of lightly pull up. You don't want to put a lot of force on it, but yeah, that's kind of the best way. You just want to kind of dislodge it like that. And if you want to power it with USB, you have a micro USB option. The USB cable is not included, but you just put it in like that. And just remember that the switch down is for USB, so it's kind of the opposite, right? So that is the USB. You will notice that the lights and the sounds are louder when the USB is plugged in. And like I said, I do recommend that you use USB if you're going to keep this on for a long time, especially if you have the menorah lit up and you want to leave it on for a while. Use the USB cable. On the back, you can write the person's name and date. We also are including this hook, and there's a little hole at the top. Now, if you wanted to have this displayed, you can do it a couple different ways. So one way is to hook this on something and then use the USB, and now you can have it hanging down. That's one way. And then you can just have it kind of resting on something if you like that. But depending on your USB cord, it might kind of get in the way or whatever. So there also is this 3D printed base that's available for purchase. I'm also going to be putting the design online if you want to print it yourself, but that just kind of holds it up like that. You still may, it might not help with the USB port, but if you wanted to display it, you could do that sort of thing. So that is the Nerdy Hanukkah card. I wish you a happy festival full of lights. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'd love to hear from you and answer your questions, and shalom.